Una go more sleep, waiting una so. Una dey go. From where you come, not just the flow. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Everybody say, can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings. I go telling it to like they know why you them the new terminal. My whole own ferry. Them say sign better player, them sign Tom and Jerry. Them ain't not to coconut, then you eat that jelly. The lunge bridge, not say Abadan. Delilah, like Londo and Liaban. Them see and season and call a Amatan. But we go come out, man, them like Jagaban. Say you know they kill again, so you not been killer. How you can feel when you need done, you pillar. When they suffer, now we walk, so now we they feel her. So blood, now you and we know this kind of leader. Una they go. Una go more sleep, waiting una so. Una they go. From where you come, not just the flow. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. We not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Say, can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. The people they want make you go. They want make you go. From where you come, my power, money not the flow. She, you say it's like 6 months. The economy they grow. But just like a tortoise, everything just is slow. As we want for speak, we mind and kill we like chicken. The new direction, not to car, and I don't want the engine. The people they suffer, they fly like a pigeon. Now when election, tell no can you want for make like you be seen. Everybody say, power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Can't stand, we are standing up. Greetings. Now say make we trust the process, but no more they test the success. 90% of the youths them jobless. We vote for you now more poverty and more stress. 2.3 million for $100. The mommy they chill, the papa na baller. When you talk it true, now you go then go scholar. Then go set you up jelly for make you dollar. The poor just the poor and the rich get the richer. Free education almost then they pay the teacher. Fuel price 22,000 for liter. Enter the hotel light don't pull we meter. Yayah so now the true banya fakey. For the $40 billion, where did they create? 18,000 for 1 grain sardine. One bag 650, now just imagine. Social media and defense minister them therefore talk say the price of basic commodities and fuel in our country now the same price now other country them. When I left them comparison, on a left wild play. If you check the minimum wage that then come free then you check the minimum wage now will come free. You go find out say then the own salary then high pass we own bad one. We go salary then small younger. Like cry David, they just dey for blame. 5 years then they blame the past government. They don't blame Corona. They don't blame Russia. Now what thing they go blame next now? Innocent. The one and only political dinner was una must left here. Not by bullet, now by ballot.
Greetings, comrades of the APC. This is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform, and me, na Comrade OrWanKasu. Today, na the 26th of February 2024, and the time na Freetown now, na just 9 minutes past 7 o'clock in the evening. As we been telling yesterday, we host the Diaspora Chairman, we host the Deputy Women's Leader, and we also host the Diaspora Young Congress Leader at this platform. We talk about issues about the diaspora after the norm getting 1 year in office. And we learn quite a lot of things from them people and they yesterday. And I want to believe say the submissions we they make yesterday at this platform, now one way very hopeful, and we all expect say we can get a retreat na the UK and Ireland, where na the diaspora they do na the UK and na the UK go for host that retreat, the 3 days retreat inside June. And there's also another fundraising dinner and dance with the happen na Holland, where na the diaspora young congress leader na they organize that one day na Holland. So inside this June we get quite very important occasions then will happen within the APC diaspora region. So we expect people for gear up themselves for that, and hopefully we all go meet by the occasion and they make sure say it come well for we party. I've been promising yesterday say today we get we national publicity secretary at this platform for can educate we for can talk to we about how we stand not only as a party but also the economy is suffering at the country right now, and coming to the first month where they around 2 weeks time how we people in the prepare themselves, because for we now obviously the phone call them plenty, they request them plenty, we go for double up, we request we remittances them, and it affects we now so seriously. So now one of the issues that we national PRO Sidi Tunis they can talk to you about today. So in the first place I just want to make una share una with join we una share the link, make everybody view this one, very very important. And I also want to bring me national PRO my boss, making safe can say hi to comrades them, and then we will take them from there. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, Comrade Saul. Like when I read the introduction, I see Yayah, Tunis, the National Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress APC. For David Tuna, and I want to tell OrWanKasu and a team plenty thank you for waiting and host me tonight.
Thank you very much, National PRO Sidi Yayah Tunis. We want to make everybody where they view this platform, make them please tell me who side they view from, so we're going to acknowledge them. And if there is any questions where anybody get for us, make you jot them down at the chat room, and then we go take them from there. So una please tell we don't get Mr. Delwin Thomas, we get Gali Dawood, and we get a number of people that we don't log in but do not tell we who side they talk about something we very very important for we country and we party as well. Mr. Tunis, recently you and the Deputy National PRO winner Mohamed Pope Kamara seem to don't step up na the social media. When they go on the platforms now, they talk about the issues them we really they affect we, and it's like a breath of fresh air for see and Yayah, when I voice them on social media, they really go on the offensive now. What do you mean they stop we for let we not able to do that as PROs? Because we serve na PRO the now, so myself, political Ibarri and the rest of them. So give me some idea from that background there. I hope so you hear me. I think there's a bit of a network issue in Freetown. Of course, the image they get. Mr. Tunis, do you hear me?
Okay. Hello.
Yes. Go
Hello?
ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Hear me? Okay. Okay.
Yes,
so, like they say, I mean, if we all can recall, immediately following the June 24, 2023 elections, the APC come out immediately and register the unacceptance of the elections result. And right away, we put out a release whereby we state clearly the political actions we would take unless and until the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone do the right thing. And following that press release day and following the announcements of the results, we come out again and say we not get for participate in governance. We be there on that one day from June all the way to September. We not take part to our governance. We just been busy no more. They hold meetings, you know, they discuss, they explain to the different structures and organs that the party why we make that particular decision day. So most of our engagements really at that time were more on like a town hall setting. Yes, we do few press releases, few media appearances, but we be more focused on that political action day. And then as we move from that, we get the issue of a dialogue. We enter into the dialogue with government, whether they take we into October. We dealt with that one day as the dialogue we come out with the 8-point resolution. Also, we get different things that we and government agree on, such as the return of our MPs them into parliament, the setting up of the tripartite committee for look into the elections of 2023 and elections then before that one day, so that we will get meaningful reforms for ensure say we get you know, a credible, free, fair, transparent future elections as alone. So we focus also calmly on the activities of the dialogue committee as well as the activities of the tripartite committee. So all of the media engagements, then whether at party level, at national level, been based on discussions around that one day. And as we move away from that also, then we can get the November 26 saga. The November 26 saga also we see the, you know, government being for, you know, allegedly accuse some of the senior members them, such as with former president, chairman and leader, and also with current organizing secretary. So whereas, you know, that particular issue be more based on legal matters, but we also do with media interventions in a way we're not going to jeopardize the activities of the legal team. And we also been busy as PR team, they set up and facilitate, you know, media engagements there for the legal team locally and internationally. So if you been the JFK on BBC regularly or Adi Macaulay on VOA regularly, now we that the national publicity team be they facilitate their interviews then they, because you know we be once the legal people and for they at the forefront in dealing with their matters then they, you know. But now that the tripartite committee don't set up, and also we get the lawyers then they handle the November 26 saga, and we get the dialogue also implementation they go on. We now the national publicity don't decide say look, we have now that we party don't seem for be stabilized in handling their activities, then we for now shift we focus on national issues. plenty things they go wrong now with country, where they affect the daily lives of the people of this country. We believe, say, now for some of the same reasons that they make people and turn out massively in 2023 for vote for other than one. We need for begin for address the issues, then they make government know say no. When I not go get a field day, when I not go just to do things fitty fatter as how when I want on challenge. We know the issues, we are ready to address the issues, and now is the time for us to start addressing those issues.
Okay, fantastic. That's understood. Now we don't shift ourselves now to national issues. National issues, one of the most pressing one we get at the moment. Now, the economy, the people are struggling. I know there's a lot of factors that we responsible for that. But coming to this Ramadan, people are really desperate for try for see how they go able for fast, because one thing we'll get for also remember now, one of the hottest season na salon, you know, now March time, and it going to be very hot, and food, water, and all that stuff, then they going to be really available for the people, and because it's going to be a very difficult one for the people in a salon this Ramadan. So the economy now one of the areas them. Give me a bit of an outline how the people in the struggle, paint a picture for we, and let we see how it look like right now in a Freetown for we people then.
I mean, the country don't begin struggle since I would say 2019, 2020. Immediately then people are come into power. We don't clearly see say the economic policies and the monetary policies not the work for this country, and I will tell you why. When they come in the first place, they meet you know, a recovering economy, a growing economy we don't they recover from the shocks of Ebola and the drop in the prices of iron ore emanating from 2014 where Ebola came, you know, all the way to 2016. Let me first of all remind the viewers and say, prior to Ebola, Salon now be one of the fastest growing economy. You know, the economic trajectories been there up, with inflation level below, with GDP be there about 6.5%. You know, it go all the way up to 13% or so. You know, and when Ebola came, we go to minus 21%. And then immediately after Ebola, we put in measures, then we take the economy back to about 5.5 to 6%, you know, as at the time where they hand over power to this administration. We'll be able for stabilized dollar at between 700 to 750, and the cost of a bag of rice at that time for 50 kg bag of rice be there between 180,000 to 200,000, and we'll be able for ACE minimum wage from 150,000 to 500,000. So at the during the APC time, your minimum wage be able to buy you a bag of rice, and then you still get more than 50% of your wage left for let you use for other things. Now, when them people are come, the first thing we then do first, they begin for go after their experts, and will begin at the offices where been they help with for manage with economy and other areas then, because they are perceive them for belong to certain name or certain categories of people or certain political party. So people were being hunted and kicked out of their offices. Ministers were hunted and gone after, their properties confiscated, travel bans slammed on we. But then take on further than that. They do very well with exports at that time, because we get 2-3 mining companies, maybe they do very well, or even 4. And at the same time, we get a much more organized logging, which will be the, you know, look after with timbers the way we be the exports. You know, because of that, we've been somehow, some way, they earn foreign exchange. Will be enough for that we able for stabilize and keep we loans at a rate. We've been strong enough for able to compete with other countries, especially in the sub-region. When they come, they suspend all mining contracts. So we spend about 3 to 6 months, mining companies, they know they operate, then shut down, the livelihoods of people shut down, we means of exports shut down, so we currency begin for suffer from that end. And to date, they're not able to manage with currency. And then also OrWanKasu, this now one of the most now this now one government we let for spend pass most government who don't get now this we country also. The government expenditure is so high that the revenue they generate are not able to match the expenses of this current government. And that is why you see we continue foresee the high inflation we they get in the country, because now the demands don't pass the supply we they get for basic commodities them. And also we just not able for control prices. And because also we're not able for generate plenty revenue, we now so much highly indebted. When the wire come, they meet 4 trillion, for example, domestic debt. Today, with domestic debt stand at 31 trillion, above 31 trillion. The debt to GDP now with country right now, we see the highest in 2022. It go up to 92%, of with GDP now debt. Today in 2024, 88.7% of what we owe now this country now debt, with debt to GDP. And see when investors they want come into a country like this, those are the indicators where they look at. Waiting at the government debt ratio, waiting at the ability for let government able for pay their debt, with the kind of high debt we get, and with the way we would spend money, and with the very minimum revenue we would generate, it don't make things very, very, very much worse. As I speak to you now, so a bag of rice now 870,000 for 50 kg bag, and that are the cheapest rice. They go all the way to 1 million. Every other commodity way they think about, they go up now the country. And so if they talk about Ramadan earlier, my brother, my comrade, you not only for the talk about the weather, you also for the think about the rise in cost of the prices of commodity. If you hear me recently, I don't tell the people of this country, say, our country is becoming unaffordable for us. And as we go into the program further, I will begin for explain to you sector by sector, from energy, the tariffs so they pay for energy. I do mathematical calculation for the week, for the month, compare that one day to the data, the tariff what they pay for data, the amount of money what they pay for rest, the amount of money what they spend per petrol, the amount of money what they spend per other basic commodities then where they make this country very unaffordable for we all. And with the measures then where government want for introduce, again for make things even worse. As it is now, the only way where government fee say then go get themselves out of this economic difficulty where they don't put people now for tax then way out of it. Then they put tax on pretty much everything we would do. They don't overburden the country with taxes to a point that businesses they're not able to survive. Tax don't grab businesses now the next, especially small businesses. Say we country now an informal economy. Most of we economy triggered by the informal sector. And when you continue for tighten the screws on the informal sector, man, they make it more difficult for we. Revenue not a flow, expenditure high, inflation high, debt high. We indicators then just not good, and we not see any picture say this administration will able for save we, which is why some of us are calling for a national dialogue on the economy.
Okay, thank you very much for that submission there. Now that we don't establish say the country they're in need of finances, and people are going to struggle, and the government actions they even help the people them for move them out of this kind of poverty with the fast months where they come, therefore make condition even worse. While that don't happen, we as a party, APC party, we for be seen from everyone that we are well prepared and in line for take the next governance. At the moment, we're not sure about the determination of APC for take the next government, because we see quite a number of things that they happen within the party. If I can give you an example of most recently, we just hear you say there's going to be some kind of a registration. With Comrade, I think say you don't get some teething problem. I hope say it is me. We get yeah. Recently we get waiting, and we already say there's going to be some registration where they can take place for the party, which a lot of people are welcome. But the manner in which they go about this registration creates a lot of debate around social media. People reject that to point to and go for someone a NAC meeting. We go for making them cancel that in the. And these are the things where some people they look and say, well, we are not really ready yet, because APC party as an institution, we're ready for take up governance. We for get like I would say strategic plan for the next 6 months to the next 1 year. Now we know how we go as a party. Then we still go for plan, also for support we party. So explain to me, we say all them after skirmishes that they come out from, and how we go able for try for resolve them thing there. So now we get a clear picture, a roadmap as to how we for go as a party.
Okay, thank you very much. If you recall, one area where we get serious problem with where the NRM take we go court, later the ARM take we go court. One of the excuse where them be they use that the voters register, even with the elections, they will be forget. They all bring these excuses of voter register and all. So the current constitution of the APC, in line with the PPRC Act, say the Secretary General of the party for maintain a national voter register for the party. We forget a database, of all we party members them, now the national secretariat. And every district also suppose forget then register at district level as well for maintain a database of the membership. So waiting the Secretary General and the deputy do, so they say they begin for look at the current database we will get, and they find out say plenty lapses there without database there. So then decide for bringing an IT firm for develop a software for able for manage with database electronically, for able for manage with registration electronically. So this software can then present the process to them. So waiting themselves in turn do, they begin for do consultation of the membership of the party for see whether in fact, then can begin for implement this particular thing there, this software, then can use or then can use other software. But the bottom line is, we as a party get for do certain things. Then one, we get forget we registration right. All the one we get ID registration with the APC, we get card. We need for verify. All the one we not register it, we need for get fresh registration. However, this now a process where we now the national executive know and feel say, if for be transparent, if for be inclusive, and if for be across the board, and if for be accessible, in a sense that every member of the APC, regardless of USAID, we already get the structures defined in our constitution. So we all for able for sit down for discuss this issue. We agree on the processes and the procedures as to how them for happen. And we all for even begin for use resources in-house for see whether in fact internally we get people, we get the expertise, in IT for make them even able for develop we own database. We're going to be sophisticated, but also simple enough for let people for able use for register and for cards them in a very transparent and open manner. So these are the discussions we will get now. But of course, looking at the timeline we will get from now to next year, September, when at the time we will for begin the lower level election, depending on waiting here for happen, we feel say we need for begin for discuss the issues of registration, and we need for begin for discuss the processes and procedures as to how we get for go about it, and how far and how much time we get for take on that. The manner in which the Secretary General and the Deputy do am, yes, a questionable. They don't begin now for engage, and we serve as a party don't decide say we for put on hold to waiting that we don't start for do, and we need for consult more, engage the membership, especially in the diaspora and on all the other branches them, now the country, for all they on the same page, so that at the end of the day, the process could be transparent in a way we all will accept the outcome, and we all will be involved in putting together which will bring a good outcome for we party.
Absolutely. Well, now that's not the thing we all the expect as a party, because we know saying that in government in waiting, and we just wait for the investigations and whatnot inside this tripartite. But people are very hopeful that waiting happen in on the 24th of June is not acceptable by the people of Sierra Leone, and the people of Sierra Leone will settle for waiting happen. So we are waiting to hear waiting there for be the outcome of the tripartite. While that they happen, we party just for good give we update as to how we are moving as a party. And I'm glad we don't accept that, and without engage more for make we get the chance for the know in the next 3 to 6 months, make we get an idea as to how the party they move. In the area of the organizing department, the organizing secretary, there's a lot of people coming saying that the organizing for facilitate, and then the secretariat, and then they confirm and verify and all of that. And the organizing feel like for say they've been put aside from all of this. And are we seeing a kind of a different fight again within the party where people are not really happy about?
No, I believe say that just misunderstanding. Misunderstanding in the sense, and I think say also we as a party get for be very careful or not resort back to this idea of hegemonial attitude, that we want for build hegemony again for be certain group of people. No, the issue of registration not for be limited to just one department or one area. If you read the Constitution, for example, they say the Secretary General for maintain a database of a voters register, electronic voters register at the National Secretariat. So which means if he is responsible, then the issue of developing a software we go make sure say able for maintain a proper voters register, it go fall within a domain. But of course, the activities of going out and doing voter mobilization, membership mobilization, membership registration, and all that, and they lie within the domain of the National Organizing Secretary and other organs there, including the veterans, the Young Congress, the Women's Congress, and even the district structures there. So it tells you that when it comes to the issue of registration, we all for work as a body in consensus for ensure say we get them right. This idea that now one department for do, no, they all get different roles and we they're responsible for play when it comes to registration. Registration is a process. You get the mobilization part of it, where now the responsibility of the organizing secretary. You get the physical registration, where also lie with the organizing secretary to the most part. But then you also now get the approval, the endorsement, and even the custodian of the database, when are the Secretary General in responsibility. And not all so we get all of this in mind, and for begin for work in line with the constitution of the party, and for now we all know say a fine for now work together as a team, rather than we begin for allow this idea of me department for doing you department not for involved.
Okay. I just want to ask you a question about your department, the National Publicity Department. How you would describe your relationship with your deputy, and we always in PROs them and various districts them, particularly in the diaspora?
Me and my deputy, we get very good relationship, and I sure say I get very good relationship with the rest of the diaspora PR membership. But we also have a challenge. The challenge is I explained earlier, the different things that we don't begin for happen inside the party from all lost election. Will be making very difficult for we as far as how we do with publicity. Already today or tomorrow, I go share the strategic plan what I don't put together with the rest of the publicity teams them for 2023 to 2026. We I believe say, for just as a proposal what they suggest we for put make an in as to how we get for communicate. It be done difficult really for see how we go harmonize the way how we go communicate the party activities with the involvement of the rest of the diaspora PR particularly and those in the district. So that is one challenge we'll get. The other challenge we'll be getting now with the bloggers. When election be the count from the lower level elections, you get so many people will go from different teams. This media team, Mr. A media team, Mrs. Y media team, Mr. Z media team. So when elections done, a lot of them people and them boys and girls, then we been there at the media team, then just left them so no more. So them all been there aloof. So we be get mixed messages all over the place. So we decide for put them all together so that we go to get harmonized message. We spend a lot of time for put them together, for begin for train them, for begin for talk to them, but it seems like now the worst thing we do. The moment they begin for function, people begin for use them again against the very party, in the sense they begin for use them for insult the leadership of the party, make allegations, false allegations against the leadership of the party, people in the party, they curse people and mama them and all. So that one also that be another challenge we'll get for face, but we they work on. But I believe say in terms of relationship, I get good relationship with my deputy, where they work very well as a team. But I think say we need for improve on the way they communicate with the rest of the publicity teams outside of Australia and even in the districts.
Yes, indeed. We all hear audios in the common left, right, and center with a lot of allegations and stuff like that. I don't know how una can able to handle that. We una not come na public, una can make a disclaimer for say, look, waiting social media is just rubbish, and I don't think see anybody for pay attention to that, because sometimes it makes somebody go say, okay, well, law wait by law. See if we go hear from with national PRO, if we go make a disclaimer or debunk this particular allegations. But we know hear from we think say, well, it could be true. It left to everybody for make your own judgment based on waiting hear from social media. So this can create a bit of a suspicion for Una, and then I don't know how Una be able to handle a situation like that going forward.
Here is what I would say. I mean, every single one of we dedicated for see the APC come back to power. That only I can tell you for free. People, whether internally or externally, know about their own sacrifices where they don't make for the party, but I don't know about other people their own, because not to everybody get this thing in them that way you do small things, you get for post on social media, you get for post, you ask questions, self na meeting, you get for take picture, you bobo they write good things then, but you then post on. Not all man they so. But a lot of us, we get integrity. We come off from families of respect, so we very careful with what they do. With dedication to the APC, unquestionable. One thing what I go say to everybody now that none of us, especially me and my deputy, none of us, and none of us in the executive, we mean nobody, not take any money from nobody for betray this party or for do anything where they go contrary to what in this party stand for. And A lot of allegations become around the time of the dialogue. Sidi Yayah Tunis, Bai Mahmoud Bangura, Mohamed Poop Kamara will not be ever be part of a dialogue team. Will not be ever be part of a decision we say APC for going to dialogue. No, we were never. We were never part of a dialogue team. We'll have been just a technical committee members then. We be the give backup. We were never part of dialogue. We not take lead by dialogue. So we not see any reason why anybody for can bribe we for something we not a part of. So all the allegations we people been make against some of we say we don't sell out, we don't this, how I go sell out about something we not a part of? What was my use? I not be get used anyway. That is one. Most of the documents we then use for take into the dialogue, some of we spend sleepless nights for putting documents then they together. The position papers we then use for going to the dialogue, some of we spend sleepless nights for putting position paper then together. If you ask people in the diaspora, there are somewhere approach about a documentary. Even though I not get help for them, but I use a comrade in the US also. We make a documentary of about 12 minutes which show all the atrocities of this administration, from 2018 to date against we party people and up to the moment where they go into that dialogue. That documentary days cost we money. It cost we hours of sleepless nights for put them together. And I go forward unto you, OrWanKasu. Let you see. But because some of us were not in that dialogue, we not be getting the opportunity for sure. But that documentary will be shown one day. Let people see the kind of effort and time where some of we put into that dialogue thing, where people will not know nothing about what thing they go on, but they go and make allegations against some of us. But like you said, we were focused on the work. We not be really get time for the come in and debunk every single allegations we then be make against we. But I'm glad that I get this opportunity today for put time to rest. And may they assure everybody that Sidi Yayah Tunis has never held a secret meeting with anyone in the SLPP, let alone President Julius Maada.
Indeed, a good way you make the clarifications now, because a lot of people will say, okay, well, now we don't hear from the horse's mouth. The other thing we want to ask about, people would expect, say, as a national publicity secretary, and now we all inside the campaign go up and down the country, and we go into the elections at the dying minutes where people will feel, say, this election will go for right. We went into the elections and we believe so we win the election. One of the people that we believe say the election results were stolen from us, and now we don't get a dialogue mediated by the international community. The Tripartite committee don't form and all of that. What do you then envisage in the coming weeks and months for we party?
It hard for tell. I mean, we all go the wait in anticipation to waiting here for command at the Tripartite committee. But for me, I'm a realist, and I don't tell people with all that is going on around me, the worst that we could do as a party, now for just sit down, no begin for prepare ourselves and say, Lord, wait for waiting here for happen at the Tripartite committee, and not prepare ourselves for waiting ever go happen in the future. I believe, say, we have a constitution. Let us begin for go also for implement within in the constitution, using the timelines within in the constitution. The activities that we will need for do for prepare ourselves for any election whenever the time will be. Let us prepare ourselves. Let us begin to prepare ourselves and allow them one within at the Tripartite committee for focus on doing their own work, and let we self focus for doing our own work. Whatever happens in the end, we'll be well prepared when he meets we, and we'll be able for handle them as the way we were supposed for handle them, than he meets we unprepared and unaware.
Okay, you on side where you play in terms of the negotiation with government. Everybody be expect say with your position would you get you for there as part of the Tripartite committee, but we not see you name day, and but at least they now form other committees that will negotiate with government in terms of the other agreements that we then get from the dialogue. What in your role where you they play? Because you talk about spending sleepless nights supporting the party for bring opposition paper. What in your role where they play in terms of the negotiation for the other things that we want as a party?
Well, my role more now like a technical support. If the tripartite committee wants me for facilitate write-up or meetings or press conferences, I come in and we do that. If they want me for communicate a particular message, I can do them directly, or I can create a platform for let them self come and do them. Like you don't see with the two press conferences where they don't host in a party office. What we did as publicity, we facilitate, we create the platform, and then come then update the membership of the party as to how far they don't go and waiting left for them for do. So pretty much that's don't be we on role. Now the publicity secretariat, but we get for also understand say before the tripartite committee form, you already be get a dialogue committee. That dialogue committee they now they're responsible, and it is still headed by Dr. Samra Kamara. Now they're responsible for ensure say they supervise the implementation of the rest of the other agreements then. In addition to that committee, we also get what we call the SIC, the Special Internal Committee, where they set up, when the Honorable Cherry Coco, the head that one, when are then also for be responsible for facilitate the implementation of the other 7 resolutions there outside of the tripartite committee. So that one they all day at work, and me also they part of that particular committee. That is why if you don't they follow me conversations, then this they are on a radio, at the hammer home some of the things that we are concerning what would they delay for implement, such as dealing with political prisoners, politically displaced people internally and externally. They talk about them kind of things then because we see say with the slow on the implementation of the other 7 agreements then will pull a bit to money.
All right. I just want to acknowledge the one that we did at the platform, at the chat room. A lot of comments that don't come in, and I want to tell everyone thanks. Most of the questions that I don't ask, I'd already asked Comrade, National PRO, Mr. Sidi Tunis. Make I acknowledge Mr. Lamin Denke. Thank you very much for joining us. James Moses Bangura, Abiose Koka watching from Freetown. We get Melvin Rogers also there with Yayah. We get Ovas Kamara, Minkalu Ovas Kamara, watching from Freetown as well. Dr. Mohammed Sise watching from Kent, UK. We get Mr. Gali Dawood watching from London, Tottenham to be precise. We get T Bozo watching from Coventry. Junior Kago also watching from London. Abdul Kandet Ray, this is the chairman, the council chairman for carrying a district, I want to believe. We get Gali Dawood also. We get Abdul Razak Mansari. We get women's leader for the UK and Ireland, we have been to Sise also watching. We get Mr. Delvin Thomas, we now the technical man for the UK and I media team. We get Dennis Sise. We got quite a number of people in Prezo Song, J-Man also the watch. We get quite a number of comments that we don't come through. But I want to ask you, you are one of the people that we launched this platform. During that time, about 3 years ago, going to 4 years now, Logos represents the diaspora as the diaspora coordinator. Laji Ambassador Usman Fodi Ansane, as the Secretary General at the time, they represent the party with the leadership, and also yourself as the active national PRO. Then, when I launched this platform, and this platform, since that day they will launch there is not a week where we need to come live to talk to people about the issues of APC. When we see you and other people, them they get deprived now other platforms, the national platforms, them in the past few months and years. We feel very, very upset about it. And we think that this platform they at our disposal. Anytime we wanna feel or can talk to the APC, this platform they at our disposal. We they come on every week. For any day where you want to come on, you contact this platform. We go make the space available for you, for bring you message. So we go able to help you circulate. We are PROs with the inside also. So we go do you work, we'll make you work much, much easy for you. So we can see you now other platform then. We they feel jealous because this is the APC platform, and I'm waiting on you commitment to this platform in terms of disseminating your message to the wider public, particularly the diaspora.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to apologize. I not get any excuse. I want to apologize for my limited use of this platform. And I also want to ask una for show understanding. This not the only platform, this not the diaspora we get the label APC, Diaspora TV. So I know say this strictly day for the APC party. And which is why, if you recall yesterday, I reached out to you that I want for use the platform today because I know say I want send message specifically to APC people, but more also to Sierra Leoneans. And I want for able for sit down me one and get the opportunity for say what I want for say. I they ask for loan and show understanding because the other platforms the way they talk about so a lot of them, not to we just can sit down say with the goodie. We can, get invitations and we not self no say then all they deal also with national issues. And when they don't invite other people and forget discussions on national issues, you also want for ensure say you party represented so that at the end of the day, they're not they just go tell their own story. We self will get the opportunity for tell we own story. But I want for assure when I say are very, very much committed to this platform. The party committed to this platform. And I get for be more frequent and they make sure say me team more frequent on this platform now, especially for send messages with a border on the progress and development of the APC. I want to assure about that.
Well, that's a good news, and of course, viewers them on Yayah, because they see the questions and they come up and down and stuff like that. Mr. Fode Suri Mansari, thank you very much for watching from Turkey. We appreciate you. We want to ask you about we Comrade organizing secretary by Mahmoud Bangura. What's in the effort in terms of bringing in? Because we don't do a whole show now, so appealing for him to be released, and we know saying a politically motivated case, including the other one them we don't make a case for, we don't put names them all over the place. But unfortunately, we need to see much of a progress in that one day from the side of the government. What's in how far we don't go?
And anybody we know by say me and by will get very good relationship. So if there is any moment that is so difficult for me, this now one moment. Because me personally, this now somebody we me and very close now we two they strategize, now we two they do most party things then together. So it's very difficult for me. But I go say we as a party don't do every effort, for ensure say one, it get fair justice, and secondly, we make sure say it gets bail and it gets eventually released because we believe say with all of waiting we don't see so far and with waiting incessant don't tell we and not get any hands in waiting happen. So and we know say at the end of the day the truth go come out, but we continue for press whichever way possible for ensure say not only that it get justice, but human rights and dignity will be maintained, and we still they push for ensure say we see them out of incarceration because we feel say they're not supposed to be incarcerated. But I go assure the membership say the leadership of the party don't do a lot from securing the legal people and for representing and people in the diaspora, we don't build lots and lots of resources, from the inception up to this moment where they talk to one. So we on the ground, they do a lot also in terms of in medical and other things that we feel say we for make available to them as we they fight in case for make sure say we see them out of incarceration.
Okay. People encourage you. They're happy that you come on this platform today. They encourage you for you remain focused, make you remain resolute, and make you continue for fights, the good fight for the party. What do you say to them people in the as of now?
This like commitment what I don't make. I mean, I'm a human being. Sometimes I get frustrated with the way and manner in which people can point fingers at us. Especially me, I feel say sometimes I am unfairly attacked. But I mean, that is what leadership is all about. At some point in my quiet moment, I can sit down and say, yes, I know say some of it are done, out of hatred. But I also believe say a good number of them they do I'm out of frustration because even me with Sidoya, I'm so frustrated with waiting we go through leading into the elections, during the elections, and even waiting they happen now. So I can only imagine waiting other people they feel also. So sometimes even where I get so frustrated with the unfair attacks and allegations, I can also sit down and reason with why people go act and think the way they think. But I just want to assure the membership of the APC, especially in the diaspora, because I honestly believe, say, some of them people are where they cost they are so then they get sponsorship from people in the diaspora. And I want to assure everybody in the diaspora that I am not that kind of person. I had my papers for the US. I for don't like do like everybody else, just go back US and sit down. But from 2018, this February, now the first time where I don't travel out of Africa since 2018. And that's if I for just go get medical. So I am committed to this party. I will never betray the cause of the APC. I have no reason to do that. I will remain committed to this party. I will continue for work for this party like how I don't dedicate myself to working for the APC until we come back na power. And I know say enough again.
My God in power. I like that. I like that last few words there. Say enough again. Mr. James Moses Bangura, Yamatha, the women's leader for the London constituency, Mr. Usman Conte, welcome to this platform. I miss a lot of people that we don't view. Simba Cole also don't join me. But we don't come almost to the close of this particular discussion with the national PRO, Mr. Sidi Tunis. We just want to give him the last few minutes for let's just give it in a nutshell, waiting, how we stand as a political party in this country where the economy don't go so bad and people are suffering, and the government levy all kind of taxes against the people them, bring come policies them we not pass through parliament and all anything that they affect we country and we people their minds them. So in a nutshell, Mr. Sidia Tunis, if you can give me an overhaul of how we stand, in this whole business through the Pandiscosu. Thank you very much.
I mean, with all of waiting we don't go through as a party, for us still team up the challenge government, for us still strong in this manner, it tells you that the party is a very strong party. And we're deeply rooted. All we want and all we need now unity among ourselves, sincerity among ourselves. I always tell people, say we don't reach a stage. Now this party, we will all for be sincere enough for tell ourselves true. If 2-3 people come up for a position, we for be bold enough for tell the one we not get chance at all for step aside and allow the one that we get chance, we get the competence for make them take up them position and they so we go see ourselves on the path of victory. But I am very, very much confident that APC will form the next government and it not get for far again. I am very confident in that. We all see what's in the happen at the country. I don't begin for telling us some of the economic indicators then. We look the amount of money we they pay for light bill. It's so astronomical. It is unbelievable. Now, 100,000, they only give you 12 units. Whereas in 2018,
Wow.
100,000 loans, they give you 53 units. Now I spend 800,000 per light and they give me 112 units. And all they last me 1 week, it don't done. And the
Wow.
disheartening part is you go spend 800,000 for buy top up, multiply that one day by 3. So for a month, you don't spend, over 2 million per light bill no more, 3 million in some cases
Wow.
per light bill no more. So you dey pay for the top up, a day now you meet her, but then lights not they come again. So you are forced also now for go back and buy petrol or diesel for your generator. And so it is double spending for electricity alone. You get for buy fare for your motorcar, you get for eat, rest expensive. If you get picking, you get for take care of your picking. You still get for buy uniform, shoes, books, and others. It's just not affordable for we for live in Sierra Leone. And I can tell you, this is a country where we still see, with all of the economic hardship we they go through, the government they spend exorbitantly not only on travels, they're still busy. They appoint people into positions where not make any sense and where not they add any value to the progress of this country at all. So we just not they see, that seriousness on the part of government for really address with economic issues. And like I stated earlier, with revenue stream, we're not able to make enough money for finance with expenditures. As I talk to una so now, we still get huge number of we working population. We not receive them January salaries yet. A huge number still not receive the January salaries yet, and we are at the end of February now. During we own time. By the 21st of the month, everybody in salary don't land in your account. We be able to generate so much revenue. We were able to finance with recurrent expenditures, and we also be able to take on capital investment. All of the major roads in our cities, including the major roads in Freetown, that Salon government money, I make their road then they under the APC. This government on their own not able for finance any capital project without to donor funded. So it is just sad that the only major source of revenue where government depend on now na taxation. Then they tax everything. Now that make you see they want for down for increase the toll road charges. With me and say again for add more financial burden on the people of this country. You cannot tax your way out of this economic mess we're in. It's just sad. We're in a deep shit.
Yeah. Okay. Before you go, I just want to ask one last question. I'm not sure if you're aware of a visit by the prosecutor from the ICC Sierra Leone. We hear him as a rumor. Normally, somebody of that caliber, with such international status, would expect, say, in visit coming to Sierra Leone, if we don't communicate that with the government, and government by all means supposed for make it known to people them. But it looked like say a man enters Sierra Leone with a lot of with in secrecy, sort of, or that they come as rumor. I don't know if you don't come across something like that, you don't hear anything like that. What you don't take on that?
Well, yeah, from yesterday, we don't really say they in country, but say then the international world, they respect the independence of institutions. And the ICC being a part of the UN court established by the UN, it is independent. The activities, the even independence of the United Nations were established there. So if they don't see it and get interest in a particular area, we draw the attention of the chief prosecutor and decide for visit. I know say then go get instructions on the ground where they can utilize for go after waiting they want exactly. And for get what they want and go back and do their work. And we only hope say whatever it come for Sierra Leone, it will be able for accomplish and in a not so distant future, we're gonna know exactly why it come and then we're able to do it in a come here for do.
Okay, well, no problem. We get Randy Brown also on the platform, Junior Kagbo. Also, thank you very much, guys, for joining. The comments them about you is so encouraging. People say that Dentia will want for the Yagi from the national PRO. So you're going to continue for the hammer the message home and the diaspora, so people go understand what they go on. And Randy Brown also talk about, you know, making all come together, making us support the Tripartite committee for let it succeed in this particular work with the DEPA, not an easy thing. Gali Dawood also talk about the, you know, the electricity. Same they spend 250,000 every 2 days, I think, a couple of days. You know,
it is very possible, yeah.
Yeah. So for the sorry, you know, quite a lot. But let we keep maintaining this way because we don't want to bore you too much because we want to let you come on a regular basis. May you see this platform as your own platform for any time when you're ready for come. This platform they at your disposal. So I want to tell you enough thank you. And today the producer of this particular show, na Mr. MM Bangura, we na Mo Bangura, we na the PRO for the Reading and Oxford constituency na the UK and Ireland. We want to say thanks to everybody who don't join me today. We help you for share. We're gonna continue for stay locked on to this platform, and we're gonna continue for share this platform, and we're gonna subscribe to this platform. So whenever we come live, we're gonna go see this notification and then we're gonna go view. So once again, I want to say thanks to the technical team, thanks to the viewers. This is not Comrade OrWanKasu, the PRO of the APC UK and Ireland, and coordinator for the TV platform and the media team. So once again, thank you very much. This is not the Diaspora Online TV platform. Over to you, technical man.
Una go must keep waiting on so. Una dey go. From where you come, not just the flow. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings. I go tell any two like they know why you eat. They need new terminal. My whole long say it's a sign better player them sign Tom and Jerry. They made no to coconut then you eat that jelly. The Lunge Bridge na te abadan. Delilah like Londo and Liaban. Them see and season and call a Amatan. But we go come out from them like Jagaban. Say you know they kill again, so you not been killer. I can feel when you done, you feel her. When they suffer now we walk so now we they feel her. So blood now you and we know on this kind of leader. Una they go. Una go must keep waiting una so. Una they go. From where you come, not just the flow. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. The people they want make you go. They want make you go. From where you come, the power, money not the flow. You been say inside 6 months, the economy they grow. But just like a tortoise, everything just is slow. As we want for speak, we mind and kill we like chicken. The new direction, not car and I don't want the engine. The people they suffer, they fly like a pigeon. Now when election time, don't carry you off for make like you be seen. Everybody say, power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we no give them notice, but we no go get peace. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we no give them notice, but we no go get peace. Everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings. Now say make we trust the process. But on a normal they test the success. 90% of the youth them jobless. We vote for you now more poverty and more stress. 2.3 million for $100. The mommy they chill, the papa na baller. When you talk it true now you throw them go scholar. Then go set you up jail you for make you dollar. The poor just the poor and the rich getting richer. Free education almost then they pay the teacher. Fuel price 22,000 for liter. Enter the hotel light temple we meter. Yayah so now the true banya fake. With the $40 billion where did they create? 18,000 for one grain sardine, one bag of 650. Una just imagine. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we no give them notice, but we no go get peace. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we no give them notice, but we no go get peace. Everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go. Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, power for go.
I know say on a social media defense minister dem get for talk say the price of basic commodities and fuel na we country na the same price na other country dem. Una left them comparison here no, una left wild play. If you check the minimum wage na dem country dem dey, then you check the minimum wage na we country, you go find out say dem young salary dem high pass we own bad one. Who go salary dem small yanga? Cry daily, they just dey for blame. 5 years dem dey blame the past government. They don't blame Corona. They don't blame Russia. Now wetin dem go blame next now? Innocent. The one and only political dinner was una must left here. Not all by bullet.